We're sorry for this brief interruption. Alex's internet connection could barely hold up, so we're back now. We're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth episode of the Gamesforum podcast. I am your host, as always, Rawgasm. With me this week is Deus Ex Machina.
Hey guys, and just saying that this is the real fourth episode.
Yeah, not like the old one, that pseudo fourth episode.
Somebody fucked up.
It was 3 a.m, just putting that out there when I was rendering that.
And also on the show we have Catbug. Hello. I've been scared about this podcast.
Why?
It's number 4. We're 2 days late into recording, for starters.
Yeah, but like I said, I uploaded it Friday, so we had it until Friday anyway.
It's not just that. You know the old Gamesforum podcast?
Yeah?
It didn't get to episode 4. So this...
Yeah, it's like Vice said, like when I spent ages before uploading the last one, he got slightly worried that we just left the podcast to die, but we're not leaving this podcast to die.
But no, someone's internet connection is really shit.
Hey, it's better now. It has lasted now, so thank you very much.
Well, let's put it this way. Deus, you're the editor. Are you going to go on a massive hissy fit when this is over?
Well, I ain't rendering it tonight, I'll tell you that. I'll get it out tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's what happened last time. Our editor was Fusion. So he had a massive hissy fit on the forum. He went out. We never got the 4th episode uploaded.
I have a hissy fit, not exactly a hissy fit, but when I've been rendering it for an hour and a half, and then the render program freezes, and I've got to re-render it, which I was rendering it on the Wednesday, and it froze, so I left it till the Friday before I could be bothered to render it again. If not, it would have been out on the Wednesday. But it decided to freeze on me, so I gave up until Friday. But other than that, if it didn't freeze, it would be out the next day, so this should be up tomorrow when I get back from the doctors.
We will have an episode 4, guys. We will have an episode 4.
And we will have an
proper
episode 5, episode 6. We will continue.
Well, hold on there. Hold on. Let's keep this down, right? Okay. Right. What have we all been playing?
Let's start off with Bread. Or Catbug.
I don't want to call you Catbug.
Yeah, I don't want to call you Catbug.
What's wrong with Catbug?
Thing is, I call Archangel Marlin because I've always known him as that.
Yeah, we'll just call you Bread. You're Bread. It doesn't matter. You're Bread.
If you don't like it, just deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the deal.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. We don't give a care. We're just doing it anyway. You are Bread. Get over it. There we go. Subject closed. Final judgment, proved, choice, opinion, thingy-ma-bob has been done.
Right, so what have you been playing, Bread?
Me, I've just been trying to level my character for the Old Republic because the expansion's coming out. I honestly can't remember when. I think it's sometime this weekend. I think, but I've just been leveling because they've been bringing out shit in the double XP weekends.
What's the leveling system on there? Like, how is it a grind or is it like just?
Sometimes it can be a grind, but I think with the update in recent updates, some missions give you XP boosts quite a lot. So like that can, they've been giving them out like a lot. So I've been playing that and been fucking shit up because they've done the first ever sort of double XP weekends ever.
Yeah.
So they done that, and I think I only got to play 1 or 2 of them because I was either away or I was asleep watching F1 because it's in Asia, so it's kind of early. Fuck you,
Hmm.
Vice. That's basically all I've been playing. And I've been
yeah,
grinding a lot.
are you excited to go on the gay planet in the new expansion pack?
Well, I won't get there till I'm level 50. And I'm
Also,
only
now
50.
they only segregate to 50-year-old gays on that planet.
Yes!
That's even worse.
No, I need to be like level 50 when I get there. And just give me a second, I need to concentrate when I type this.
What are you typing?
The group I'm in for this flashpoint's been a bunch of assholes, because apparently I've done something wrong. And then what they told me I was doing wrong was actually what I was doing right.
So yeah,
they're
for
just
those who haven't gone in, Brett is actually playing the Old Republic right now.
Yep. If
Oh,
you
I've
can hear
got
a lot of typing and clicking, it's me.
I've got
Alright.
another question actually about Old Republic then. What is the online community like? Are they dicks?
Some of them are assholes, some of them are quite good people.
So pretty much like any game basically, you've got the assholes
Yeah.
and you've got the good people basically that are actually fun to play with.
Basically.
You've just got to wade through all the dicks.
Pretty much like any other game.
Pretty much like chat roulette, really.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
on, only on there you can also come and get across naked guys on webcams. That's pretty
That's
much...
only if you get the Gay Planet DLC on chat roulette. But whatever.
Yep.
Alright.
If you got
what
that,
have you been playing?
Oh, well, I've been playing League of Legends and RuneScape still. I did start...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been I've put according to Rapture, I've put about 58 hours in the space of 4 days, so that's pretty sad,
wow.
I guess. But, I've also been watching the League plays of it. Which the communities are dicks on League of Legends. That's all I'm saying. you go into ranked matches or like PvP. If you go into AI matches where you're with a team of players but you're against AIs, they're fine. But if you go in a PvP match and you play something wrong, you get flamed. It's
Really?
just you literally if you play something.
That's what happens in any game, though.
Yeah, I know. You play something wrong, and then you've got the whole. It's like you've got wards, and wards let you see part of the maps that aren't usually blacked out unless teammates there. And if you place one in the wrong place, they tear into you, and they literally just shout at you. Well, not exactly shout, but you rage in the little chat box thingy. They literally just say every word under the sun, going, you twat, you fucker, you've put that in the wrong place, you idiot, you shouldn't be playing this, and it's just like, seriously?
You can't.
It's like
Then you have to realise who is the real enemy.
Yeah.
And it's actually the people on the other team.
Yeah, luckily there is no team kill option. Because then you really would be debating who the enemy is.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I've also been slowly getting to level 99 woodcutting on RuneScape, which has taken a hell of a lot of time. I put 6 hours into it today, and I went from level 74 to level 76 and nearly 77. But I've given up for now. I'll probably continue later
you
on.
spent how many hours, sorry?
6 hours getting up 2 levels.
6 hours to go up 2 levels.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it's
bloody
like,
hell.
it's 140,000 XP a level, and I'm doing Willow. But yeah, that's all I've been doing.
Someone
nothing
is
sad
spamming me on Steam, they're about to get murdered.
How about you, or what have you been playing?
So yeah, I've been playing some Luigi's Mansion 2 for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. One thing I will mention about it, though, just before I get into the good stuff, the game has not been play-tested that well. Really hasn't been.
In what way?
Like, the first 10 minutes of this game, the sound managed to cut itself out.
Oh.
Yeah, like, nothing was coming out. Like, the background music was still there, but, Luigi's little shudders and movements and all that, nothing came out of that. The vacuum cleaner didn't actually have didn't have a sound to it. Nothing. It was just background music, and it was a bit scary, to be honest. Like, is this intentional? I hope it's not, because this is actually a bit more scary than it should be. But no. The other bug I managed to find is in the second level, where you find this greenhouse place, a greenhouse place in part of the mansion, where you'll find these two like Venus flytrap kind of things. They lunge at you and try to bite you and eat you up and stuff. But you go past them and you pick up this little spike ball and you're supposed to hit them with it. I tried doing this, and I went past the ball by accident. But what the initial animation is, it's supposed to bite you, then chomp you up, and then spit you back out, losing a little bit of health. What happened was, it lunged at me. I managed to somehow jump onto its head. It retracted back. I was just running around on its head. I couldn't get off. I was just losing health just constantly. Then it managed to eat me from there and then spat me out. So basically, I lost more health than I should have. Which, yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, stupid.
It generally just feels like this game wasn't play tested well. That's the thing. Everything. It's still not a bad game. I'm still enjoying it. To be fair. Is it as good as the original? I wouldn't say so. The original, this game feels very arcade-like.
Yeah.
Which I don't like about it. I love Luigi's Mansion 2 for just being this gigantic dungeon crawler, in a sense. And, you always had to just go into every room, try and find every piece of the puzzle, and then unlock different rooms, find different items, and collect different ghosts. But in this game, it sets itself into acts for some reason, which I really don't like about it. One act you're finding the vacuum cleaner which you use to sweep up the ghosts, and then the next act is you must sweep up 50 cobwebs or something. I don't like it. I don't like it like that. As I just said, Luigi's Mansion, my favorite thing about it was this whole giant dungeon crawler, where it takes that fun away from me, because it's just pointless to put it in acts, because they could easily just make this a continuous thing. You didn't have to just restart or go back to the menu screen just to go back straight into the level again, just so you could do something different. There was no need for it. It's still not a bad game. If I were to review it, I'd give it a 7 or a 7.5. It's good. It just does these odd decisions, and yeah.
Yep.
It's still good. As
I
we've
know
been
what you mean about the repetitiveness, to be honest.
It's not repetitive in that sense.
Well, I mean in the sense that you have to go back to the same place. That's why technically class is repetitive.
Yeah, it just didn't need to be like this arcade kind of thing. That's what the charm about the original was, the fact that once you were inside, you had hours and hours upon hours of just circling around this one place. In this game, there's 5 different mansions. At least I think it's 5. I could be wrong there, but yeah, these mansions last for about an hour before you go to the next one. Maybe a little bit more than an hour, but even at that,
No, go on.
But I've easily had more fun with this than anything else that Mario has offered, to be honest. In recent times, this is a lot better than the majority of Mario games I've played this generation. So yeah, as we've been talking quite a lot on MMOs this podcast, I have been playing a bit of WoW. I've been playing a bit of Warcraft. I made a new character. He is a dwarf warlock called Utter Bastard.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been leveling up here and there every time I can. I think I've gotten to level 35 now.
Wait, haven't we already been in this bit before? Or was this when Arek...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, we might as well announce it. We were trying to create the illusion that we didn't fuck up. That Arek's connection isn't total blank.
God damn it.
Yeah!
God damn it, guys.
But then Bread had to ruin this illusion.
Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what happened.
Red-
All right, okay,
Everyone knows what happens.
all right. Let's just continue on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing that. I've got it to level 35 now, so that's getting close to the halfway mark.
That bastard.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I can't talk.
Want to move on to questions, seeing as...
Nah.
There's one more game I
Alright.
would like to talk about. It's one me and Deus have been playing. Well, Deus has played a little of it.
I gave
So-
up because it just looks shit after a while.
It is, well, might as well announce, it's the Pokemon MMO. Someone has taken the emulator for Fire Red and Leaf Green, and they put a little online feature to it. Like, you can create your own character, and you basically use the emulator as an online world. Like, yeah, it still plays the same. There isn't really much different or much changed
Cooperative.
about it.
But yeah, and it doesn't really have a cooperative aspect, other than the fact you can battle each other and trade and all that crap.
Yeah. I think the online feature is good, but
It could be better, but for what it's free, it's
yeah.
free, so you can't complain. For what they've done for free,
Yeah.
you can't complain at all.
Yeah, I've actually played a couple of battles, and just the ease and accessibility of doing this is really astounding, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
compared
In a
to
good
other
way, I hope.
compared to other Pokemon games, it's really good. Like, the other Pokemon games, you'd always have to spend minutes just trying to connect everything up. If you're trying to do it through Wi-Fi, obviously there's the network connection on the
Yeah.
DSs, which isn't compatible with all online routers, which is a stupid idea. But there's always that, and this is just, simply click on a guy. You want to battle? Yeah, sure. And it's great what they also do. They also show the averages of your enemy's team. So, you don't jump into a battle of thinking, oh, this guy's they're gonna have a fair fight, and it turns out he's got loads of level 100s, and you've got
Yeah.
a Bulbasaur.
Is that what happened to you?
No, it isn't, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad that didn't happen.
Speaking of Pokemon, I've got news-wise. Have you guys seen a new form of Well, what's supposedly either meant to be a new Pokemon, but most people think it's a new form of Mewtwo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a question that is going to be asked. Josh Rogacki asked us this question.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll save
Oh,
that.
fucking
Don't
damn it,
you
Alex.
worry. We're going to hype them up for this question. We're going to hype them up for it.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we've been playing this week.
Well, we're going on to questions now. Oh no, we're doing.
No,
we are. We're doing quote.
We got some news, some startling news actually.
That's what I was actually going to talk about news-wise. I was including it in the news bit, but yeah, go on.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Shut up. Yeah. Xbox 720. All the controversy is apparently true now. Like, I can't remember who the exact guy is, but what happened was...
Is he a guy with long hair and a beard?
Creative
don't
director,
know.
wasn't it?
Oh, the creative director.
Yeah,
I thought we were
creative
talking about something
director
else.
of something.
Microsoft.
Of Microsoft, basically was on Twitter saying that
Okay, Alex, stop butting in on Alex. Okay, he's trying to speak. And you're...
I'm sorry.
right. The creative director of Microsoft basically expressed he basically responded to the whole the online, you have to be online at all times sort of thing, and basically he said deal with it, pretty much. He basically
And
told
then
everyone to
wasn't it
just shut up and deal with it.
And he said it's
Was there
dead.
not a director or something from BioWare who jumped in as well and tried to explain to him the reasons why it would be a bad idea, and he just told him, he started speaking about phones for some reason.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, like if you're not connected to the internet these days, then you're really behind on the times anyway, or something like that. And
Makes sense.
it just came out came across as so juvenile and
This is why he was seen as a dick as well. The fact that basically someone goes, those people should, wait, let's see. Off the top of my head, I know 5 people who own 360s who currently have no access to the internet. They'd be screwed. And he replied with, these people should definitely get with the times, get the internet, it's awesome. And then someone else said, didn't you learn from the mistake of Diablo 3 and SimCity? And he went, electricity goes out. Sometimes the electricity goes out. I will not purchase a vacuum cleaner. The mobile reception in an area I live in is spotty and unreliable. I will not buy a mobile phone. So basically he was taking the piss.
Ha! What the fuck was that?
I don't know, to be honest, but
I apologize, like, it was something on my room that just made a loud bang.
yeah, it's really startling, like, all this news I've been hearing about the Xbox 720, it sounds like it's going to be a complete disaster.
Online only and all that crap,
Online only, you can't use pre-owned games or something like that.
No, I reckon that's a load of... I reckon they'll go back on that or they'll just lose. They'll lose out.
Yeah. It's actually hard to believe most of the stuff that is going on about it, because the Xbox 360 last generation was a big success, and it had nothing like this.
Yeah, I mean, apparently they're meant to reveal, like, do something like Sony did on the 21st of May now. They're meant to do basically what Sony did and talk a bit about the Xbox, where it's got maybe some launch titles and
is it
and
actually going to be called the 720? Because that's a
No,
really stupid game.
Rumors are that they've decided to call it just the Xbox. That's what the rumors are right now. Like, they just plan on going back to the original name of Xbox.
Yeah,
In fact, sorry, go ahead.
I think like with iPods, like every generation they just stick with the name iPod.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
can
that's
I
what
just
they're
say,
apparently doing. Yeah, go on.
On Facebook, have you seen all the pages that are called, in like all caps, like Xbox and Microsoft? And they have a picture of what like, you know how no pictures of the Xbox have been released yet?
Concept art. They're basically using concept art of what people think it should look like.
Yeah, well, the spheres. Like, people would constantly put up pictures like that, and they're basically just really bad like whores who are trying to get people to like the pictures so they can get a quote-unquote free test of the console before it's released.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
we
they
all
done that
know
with
is
the
bullshit.
PS3. Yeah, they done that with the PS3. It was like saying like the first 1,000 likes get to test out the PS4 on beta and all that crap. It's like, no, piss off.
It's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this generation, the current console that is going to come out, like PS4, 720, and the Wii U, which is already out, I kind of feel like that this generation is not shaping up to much, you know?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, the Wii U, I still don't quite understand why it's even here.
Well,
What
one game does look good. Okay, there is a few games on the Wii U that look good that I would actually buy the lead.
I definitely play them, but it hasn't sold itself to me. Like,
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and
that's one of them I really want.
Zombie U. I mean, I've been watching a guy on the stream play Monster Hunter 3, and yeah, that's sold it for me.
yeah, and then the PS4, while the general concept around it is good and all,
I don't like the controller.
Yeah, it still hasn't quite sold itself yet. Like, it's got a pretty good lineup of games from the beginning. Like, they've got a new Infamous game. They got the Knack game coming out. It's already shaping up to sound like it's got good release titles. It's just, what's it defining in this generation? Like, every generation I feel like has had something to improve itself. Like, obviously,
the Wii done good. The Xbox and PS3 obviously done good. The DS done good.
What the thing is, every console seems to have this genre-defining thing. Like, like say the N64, the N64 PlayStation 1 Dreamcast era, that, you know, was starting to ditch cartridges in use for CDs now.
Yeah.
Then the next generation just, was a general shape-up of all the graphics to, like, a decent standard, because polygon graphics were
Then this
pretty
generation...
bad.
This,
Pretty bad.
Yeah. This
Yeah, then the
generation... Go on.
That was the GameCube, PS2, Xbox era. Then the next generation, which I guess we're still sort of in, the Wii, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 era. Yeah, the main thing with that is the online connectivity and just generally connecting all the consoles together.
I'd say this generation has had two ups. I mean, it's first off, it come up with online connectivity, but then each console, like the Wii, you had the Wii Remote where you could browse.
Motion controls.
Yeah, then the Xbox has Kinect, and then the PS3 got Play or whatever it's called. So then again, we started off the generation with something new, and then during the generation it even went further. It's like different and all that.
And it's just with this generation, I don't feel like there's anything like that that's been brought to the table. The Wii U just feels like a step up. The PlayStation 4 just feels like not even a step up, just another step.
Just new features. I mean, nothing that makes you go, whoa, that's like, brilliant.
And it makes me wonder, is it worth investing in this generation? If it's just going to...
Go on.
I'm just not sold on any of the consoles yet, and believe me, if this whole thing with Xbox is true, which I'm guessing it is, it's going to have to do something fucking fantastic in order for it to sell to me.
I mean, if always on is true, which the problem is Microsoft never come out and denied it. They just said they came out and said basically apologized for the creative director of his comments. That's all they said. They said we apologize, something on the lines of that. They never actually said, oh, but the always online is only a rumor and it's not true. They never did. Yeah. They never confirmed it or denied it, which is the problem, which makes people wonder whether it's actually true. Because if it wasn't true, surely they'd come out and just deny it and just say, yeah, no, don't worry, it's not true. And instead, they just don't mention anything about it. But as you've realized during this podcast, my internet isn't always reliable. If I have the Xbox and I'm in the middle of playing the game and my internet cuts out, which it does often because I'm in a rural area, I'm in mountains, so I don't get that brilliant connection, it's just going to cut out. And what's the point of me buying something where if it cuts out I can't play, which in all honesty, if it has always on, I might just play the PS4 and not bother with the new Xbox. But I mean, I am moving to England probably, so I probably could buy the new Xbox because I wouldn't be in a rural area. But if I'm still in France, in this area, when the new Xbox comes out, I'm not buying it if it's always on.
It generally just sounds like the PS4 is going to win because, honestly, gamers just feel secluded in the upcoming generation. It just generally feels like we're going to get the PS4 just to be in it, you know? Yeah, it's not like the other generations where we instantly knew what we were going to get and why it looked so good to play in. It
just feels like Microsoft are handing it over to Sony. Just like, you're going to win this console situation. Yeah.
Because they haven't confirmed, like you said, it hasn't been confirmed.
But it hasn't been denied, which is the problem. Normally, if it isn't true, normally they'll come out and deny it as well.
Yeah, like Sony did that actually. There was lots of rumors about about the whole no pre-owned games for the PlayStation 4. They went out outright and said no, this is not going to happen.
Exactly, they denied it. I mean,
they denied it straight away as soon as they heard it.
Yeah,
With this, it honestly does sound like they know this is going on and they aren't just saying anything about it
because they don't want to reveal anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Normally, if it's not true, they'll come out and say sorry and we'll deny it because there's no problem with denying it because it's not in there. The only reason they won't deny it, which we'd think, is because it's actually in there and they just don't want to say it's in there, which is just annoying. Though, again, with the pre-owned games, I think that bit at least is just a rumour and is going to turn out not to be true. Because if it's always on and pre-owned games can't play on the Xbox, then they've basically handed all sales over to Sony, because that's...
So the Sony or Nintendo if anything. I bet by the time the PlayStation 4 is out, the Wii U will have a price drop. I bet that's what's going to happen. And did you hear the rumor of the price of the Xbox 720?
Wasn't just the usual standard ones meant to be like $200, but the premium higher editions meant to be like anywhere between $350 and $500, wasn't it?
I heard something like it was $500.
Yeah, I saw something going between $350 to $500, which for me would be about 300 to 450 euros, which that's ridiculous for me. I mean, I'd probably go for the lower edition, the $200 one, because there's no way.
And everyone thought when the PlayStation 3 first came out, it was a complete rip-off.
Wasn't that like $600 though when it first came out?
I can't remember. I got the PlayStation 3 very late in this generation.
I got it probably a year in.
Yeah. I haven't had my PS3 for a year yet. That's how. So
I bought a PS3 when Assassin's Creed, the first Assassin's Creed come out. I got it for Christmas. And I played it for about 4 months, and then I never used it, and it broke. And then I bought this current PS3 I've had since Christmas of, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing that and I've hardly played it actually because it's just doesn't appeal enough. I buy it for anime releases, that's about it. That's all I really have. Good Japanese RPGs and anime games.
If anything, I think PlayStation do have a lot more exclusive series to care about. Like, we've got Killzone, we've got Infamous, we got God of War, which is somehow still going to happen because, God of War 3 basically ended the series, and then the new God of War Ascension, was a prequel. So they've pretty much ended the story somehow, and they still want to do something with it. But there are plenty of franchises in there that are still going on.
Uncharted as well.
Uncharted, Resistance, Ratchet and Clank. I believe there was actually a new Sly Cooper recently. Yeah, Sly 4. And what does the Xbox truly care about with its exclusive? It's probably just it is just Halo and Gears.
Yeah, Gears of War, Halo. Let's see, can I find any other exclusives?
To be honest, if you found a lot of exclusives, which I know there are a lot of exclusives, how many are actually still going on?
And are actually good, basically. And
you could argue that another one is Fable, but the last good, supposedly good Fable game is Fable 2.
Left 4 Dead's a good exclusive. That if Valve ever decide to make a free, because we all know how bad they are at making number 3 games, but the rumors are if Valve make their own console, they'll have all 3s will come out exclusive on that. So you'd have to buy that instead of buying it on the Xbox or something. So yeah, PS3 does have the better exclusives. I'll agree with that. It does have more the ones that look fun and all that crap. I have played Uncharted, Resistance, and God of War, so they are better than the they're better to an extent, basically. And then PS3 have all the anime exclusives, which is a score for me straight away.
Yeah.
It has anime releases that the Xbox doesn't have, so that automatically makes it, for me, have better exclusives than any of these.
Yeah. That was good talk. Good talk.
Here's a funny story, though, I've got. Xbox used as a weapon in a strange Florida murder.
What?
What? The Sun Sentinel of Fort Lauderdale's report this week that cops in Broward County, Florida, found a broken and bloody Xbox next to the body of a Monica Gordon, 20. Her boyfriend, Darius, apparently admitted killing her, but it gets a lot weirder. Johnson said he sacrificed her, that Gooden had control of his spirit, and that he had to sacrifice someone with a Taurus astrological sign. 3 knives were found at the scene as well, and more likely cause of Godden's death, though apparently she was... They don't think it was the Xbox, obviously. Oh, no, here we go. She was beaten unconscious with an Xbox and apparently stabbed or something like that.
Huh.
Wow. Yeah. I remember seeing that. That was just a bit weird. Yeah.
I've heard people have managed to kill themselves with the Wiimote. Yeah, wasn't expecting a 360 as a lethal weapon.
And I
But
was.
yeah. I've got a Lutosh quote.
Okay, go on then. Go ahead with it.
For those of you who are new to this podcast, there is a member on Gamesforum called a Persistent Lutosh. He is weird, to say the least.
Yep.
Every week I find the best. He posts weird. He loves to post weird posts in the forum, and every week I just pick the best from the crop. So this week it's his comment on a introduction thread called "Oh hey there guys," lion face, and it's the introduction thread by Undercover Squid. This is his response to it. New meat. Somebody fetch the tweezers and baked beans. Anyway, squid are also so high.
How he comes up with some of the stuff he posts, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just somebody fetch the tweezers and baked beans.
Why tweezers? Okay. Baked beans? Okay. Tweezers and baked beans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Lutosh quote of the week done.
We're going to start with questions then?
Yeah, let's move on to questions.
Alright.
I'll read a couple. We've got let me just refresh the page just in case there's been a bit more.
There is an FMI post.
Alright, okay. Right. Josh play something. I can't answer this one because Liam's not here. Sorry, I didn't quite tell you. Liam has gone for a bit. I don't even know why, but I think we'll save. Yeah, he had to leave for some reason. He said be right back for 10 minutes. So I think it's been more than 10 minutes. I'm going to assume he's dead.
Okay, right. Yeah, well, we'll say he's MIA, so we'll move on to other questions that don't include him for now.
Okay. All right. This is the question that we've been that leaked about what 30 minutes ago. But what do you guys think of the announced Mew 3/Mewtwo form / whatever else people are saying about it for Pokemon X and Y? I like it. I really like it.
I like it, but what I find stupid is how people say it resembles one of Frieza's forms from Dragon Ball Z, which it does, okay? It does resemble it quite a bit, but the fact that people are saying it's copying it is just stupid.
Yeah, like I believe there were a lot of similarities between Mewtwo's normal form and Frieza's final form, if anything. I think there was a lot of similarities made to that, but no, a lot of assumptions I've made this this time.
It was Majin Buu rather, because Buu had Frieza was for the first Mewtwo and final form. And
yeah, I thought
Mew 3 or Mewtwo form, new one, was more to Kid Buu or Super Buu because he has that bloody tentacle thing off his head, like the new Mew 3 or whatever it's called.
I don't think it's going to be an evolution.
You reckon it might be a Mew 3?
If it was an evolution, and knowing what Mewtwo's stats are already, that would be overkill. That would be even worse overkill than, say, I don't know, Arceus, which is the supposed god of Pokemon. But yeah, I do like the design, and but honestly, on the day I was kind of expecting a bit more of an announcement, because I think what happened was I believe there was a post already leaked of the next Pokemon movie, which contained a new form of Genesect or Genesect from the Black and White era. Or Generation 5, I should say, but from Generation 5, and it also had a picture of the new Mewtwo form.
Oh yeah.
But then they announced, something's going to be announced, and it was just Mewtwo's new form. It's not exactly a disappointment. It's just I was kind of expecting a bit more of an announcement, because this game I think only has it's April now, when it's coming out in October, so that's like 6 months away, and they've only announced 7 Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, ugh. It looks good. I do plan on getting a 3DS.
I am
just for
still
that.
excited for it. I'm still excited. It's one of the main reasons I got the DS in the first place. But,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of hoping my mum wants the 3DS so I don't have to invest in
Yeah.
the actual 3DS, because I know the only game I will really be playing is the Pokemon X and Y, and possibly, I suppose, instead of buying a Wii U, I could get Monster Hunter free for the DS, though I do like the online capability, which only comes with the Wii U. You can't play online on Monster Hunter on the DS, and apparently the fact if you can't play online, Monster Hunter is a dick of a game to do yourself.
hmm Speaking of which, Josh also asked, what will you predict will happen when Pokemon X and Y is released worldwide in October?
Is he basically asking whether we think it'll be a disappointment or will be
I think
good?
it's going to be good. Like, I've had more of a positive reaction to this one. Like, Pokemon Black and White, it felt too out there at the
Yeah.
beginning. Like, I felt like, oh, that one looks shit. That one looks really stupid. This one looks like a garbage thing. Oh, it is a garbage thing. That's even stupider. Oh, that one looks like an ice cream. You know, basic
Yeah.
assumptions. Then I actually got playing it, and you know, they grow on you in this one. And this time, I just kind of, I was like, yep, I'm going to expect, you know, just batshit crazy ideas
Yeah.
this time, because admittedly they are running out of ideas. They are running out of ideas, but it doesn't mean to say that the ideas they're coming out with aren't bad ideas. They're still got it good with what they've got now. Josh also asked thoughts on the Battlefield 4 trailer.
I can't answer that.
I can't answer that either because I haven't seen it and I don't care.
Neither do I really. No, we can't answer
Yeah.
that. It was
maybe,
amazing, even though if it looks shit.
all right. Well, we'll at least say this: it appeals to people.
I haven't even seen
Okay.
people's thoughts on it actually.
Well, that's what we're going to say. That's the official Gamesforum podcast quote on the Battlefield 4 trailer. It will appeal to people. A persistent Lutosh, he asks, who's doing the podcast? Again, really? It's me, Rawgasm. We also have Deus Ex Machina, and we also have Catbug, or we're calling him Bread now.
He might be dead though, we don't know.
Yeah. Next question from him is, which one of the podcasters is most likely to win a fight against a chicken on Kentamine?
Kentamine? I've heard of Ketamine, but what's Kent... Does he mean Ketamine?
I think he does. I can't read, it turns out.
No, but it sounds like you got it right, but I mean, I don't know whether he actually... Give me a second, let me take a peek at it. Because I think he means that.
Yeah, in the meantime, we'll answer a different question. Most inappropriate thing that a member of your family has said in front of you?
Well, my dad's talked about porn sites, if that's embarrassing enough. In front of me.
To be honest, I can't remember much. I can't remember if my parents have ever said anything inappropriate in front of me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have said something, because obviously from last week's answer to the question, most inappropriate thing I've said in front of my parents, I do come from a fairly racist background. But
I come from a dirty one, like where my family just have dirty personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You said yeah, I think he means Catman. Okay, I don't know how it's spelled, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Catman. So the horse drug.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard something. Is he back?
Yep, I'm back. I'm so sorry.
He's also very quiet. Hello, Bread.
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of just being sick.
Oh, Bread?
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
We have a question for you. Well, Josh does.
Josh has a question for you. Liam, why are you a massive jerk to the general population? Mostly me.
Well, because sometimes there has to be that one person to lower your self-esteem to such efforts so that you stop being an annoying asshole.
Alright, what do you think about Mew 3?
About what, 3, sorry?
New 3, the new Pokemons that's been announced.
I'm trying to remember what it looks like.
Quick, we've
not
got to
really
do this.
sure.
We're running out of time, Brett. Come on.
I don't
quick.
know. It looks like shit. Next question.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
What do you think? Will you like Pokemon X and Y when it's released?
I have to wait until I play it. I can't. really
Okay, that's
say
enough.
about it.
Thoughts on Battlefield 4?
I'll probably love it.
Cool. I was actually meant the trailer. Who's doing the podcast? Are you doing the podcast, Brett? Are you doing the podcast?
No, I'm not here. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, most inappropriate thing a member of your family has said in front of you.
Nothing. I've never.
Okay, then we're up to date. Which one of the podcasters is most likely to win a fight against a chicken on ketamine?
Me.
Yeah, I think Brett.
Doesn't ketamine
I am
though,
ketamine.
like
It's ketamine. Get it right,
Ketamine.
son.
ketamine
Alright,
or
okay,
whatever it's
ketamine.
called, ketamine, or doesn't that like make it like doesn't it make it like sleep or something, or like just like I don't know, or is it steroid? I don't know what it is. I just thought it like knocked the animal out or something.
Well, if a chicken on anything comes up to me, I'd just kick it in the face and call it a knob.
I hate my cat.
I'd put it on a barbecue.
Yeah, I'd do that.
So you
and
just
then I'd
like
put it
get
on
raw
barbecue.
chickens and just put them there.
Well, I'd get my dad's shaver and shave all the feathers off, and then put it on the barbecue.
That's not how you do it. You pluck them, don't you?
No, I'll just shave them anyway. Doesn't matter, as long as they come off.
That's hot.
Of course it'll be hot, it's on a barbecue.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Alright, let's move on. Lutosh asked, if you had to, which member of One Direction would you spend a night with?
Neither of them, because I'd kill myself.
I don't even know the name of any of them.
One of them's called Liam.
I'll go with Harry because that's the only one I can actually remember the name of. But oh, speaking, One Direction make me so mad. Like a couple of years ago, did you see the One Direction Pokemon Black and White adverts?
That was stupid. They should have killed themselves.
They officially named themselves the ambassadors of Pokemon.
Fuck off.
They make me so mad. I've been devoted to this series since I was a wee boy, and I am not the ambassador of Pokemon. These shits are. That's stupid.
I think we should go and make Rod the ambassador of Pokemon.
I'd like to be the ambassador of Pokemon. Worst game you've ever played?
Worst game I've ever played. Haven't we already had that?
We might have already had that, but
Oh wow, it was the worst game.
I think it was most disappointing game last time. This is worst game you've ever played.
Oh, I don't know.
The worst game we've played altogether.
I have to think about this.
I do, because there's quite a few shit games I played, so I'm trying to think.
I don't think I have a all-time worst game, so I'll just mention a bad game I haven't mentioned yet. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 is my answer to this. Really bad. Like, I can't begin to start how bad that game is, to be honest. Like, everything about it just seems in a mess. Like, the gameplay didn't work half the time. The story was complete bollocks. The actual relationship between characters is just messed up. Half the characters are just in there just for nothing in most cases. The game obviously was not playtested at all and came out extremely bugged. And I don't want to talk about that game, to be honest. All right.
I don't have an all-time worst game. I'm just going to say a few. SSX, the new one.
Yeah.
What else? That's about it, actually. I can't think of any really other one that has made me want to just give up.
I actually think I've played so many bad games I can't think of one. I might kill myself over this. I honestly can't think at all.
Which video game character has the most annoying personality?
Raiden.
Raiden? Really?
Raiden. He is so annoying. It's unreal.
I can't think at the moment with that one.
Rosalind from Lollipop Chainsaw.
Rosalind's the older sister, am I right?
No, a younger one, I think.
Oh,
The one that drives the bloody bus in the corn.
oh yeah, I think that's Rosalind.
Yeah, that's Rosalind. That's definitely Rosalind. But she has the worst personality ever. Oh my god, I don't even want to start with it.
I don't know, to be honest. There's lots of characters I hate, but it's not on a case of personality. It's just like what the developers do to them. Like there was I guess in terms of personality change, I'll answer with this one. Shanti from the Saints Row series. Like in the first game, she not the first game, the second game, she was just like she was a druggie and she was pretty chilled out about everything. Even when shit went down, she was like, yeah, whatever, we'll just kill them all. All this and that.
Yeah.
Then when Saints Row the third came out, completely different character. Like nothing slightly resembles her from the second game. Like she obviously cleaned up to focus on her celebrity, on being a celebrity, but even at that, like all the likable personality from Shanti in the second game, just completely gone. And in place is this just constantly serious, always on the edge bitch, which is annoying most times.
At least you can leave her to die, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I like the actual ending of this game, not the Gangsters in Space ending. The other ending, the real one.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, spoilers, of course. Shanti dies, which is great.
Saints Row 3's been out ages anyway, so...
Fair. Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing, Cat? Sorry.
Alright, that's all of Lutosh's questions.
How many was there?
Samson asks, will Arek be able to upload the podcast within a day of recording?
No.
Possibly. I've got to edit this one, so it'll definitely be out by Friday because I will not let it go past a week interval, basically. So it will definitely be out by Friday. It should be out tomorrow. But if it isn't out tomorrow, it will definitely be out Friday. Friday. Definitely.
Okay, guys, so that's Sunday.
Yeah, if it isn't out Friday, you all can call me French things or just insult me. Or no, I know everyone most people know this on the forum. You can just repeatedly place zeros all over my profile. And I will hate you, but then that will be because I haven't uploaded a podcast in time. So there you go, that can be my punishment. Zeros all over my page.
Alright, well, there we are.
Well,
He might do it on Friday.
We all know for a fact that he won't.
We've already answered his other games or any gaming news in general. So we can skip that bit.
we did do gaming news this week. I'm very happy with that.
Hey, Brad. Okay, he's buggered off to talk to his mum. I'm taking a guess.
Oh, Catbug's mum, I want to get close to you.
Yeah.
Seriously, in the pre-rolls of the podcast, we always hear Bread's mum, and she sounds fit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
She sounds
you
fit.
said it all, so I'm just going to leave that to you.
Uh-huh. I would say goodbye, but Bread's not here, so should we wait for him, or should we just leave it?
You should sing until Brett comes back.
Don't want to sing now. Oh wait, he's back though. He's back.
Hey, Brad. An Xbox was used as a murder weapon. How do you feel?
Yes.
He feels yes.
Okay. We will say that you agree with an Xbox being used as a murder weapon.
Mhm.
Or not
All right,
someone unconscious.
And on that note, I think we should just end it here.
Go out with a bang.
All right. Good fun. This will be uploaded on Friday, and we'll see you next week.
Maybe next week, next Friday. I haven't specified which Friday yet.
See you next week. Let's go now. I want to play Pokemon.